Okay, so up until this point in this in this unit, we've been working mainly on univariate data. That means that there's only one variable, like number of students or number of hours doing homework or whatever the case. As we've talked about, it's a lot more interesting to look at bivariate data, which is actually two variables. So we've got, in this case, we're looking at some information about your elevation above sea level and the number of clear days that they have per year. And then we collected that data for a sample of cities. So one way to view this data, as opposed to just from a table, is to create a scatter plot of the data. Now, I know you guys are pretty familiar with creating scatter plots, but just to refresh your memory, we're just going to go through and we're actually going to plot this data. So like, for example, Albany, New York is 275 feet above sea level and has 69 clear days. So this already has the scales, so I don't have to worry about that. So I'm going to find where approximately 275 feet is, and then I'm going to go up to 69 number of days, which is going to put me right about here. And then so on and so forth for the rest, 53, 11, and then 167 clear days is going to be right up in here somewhere. You get the idea. Go ahead and complete the rest. I'm going to do the same. I'm going to pause the video and go ahead and complete that scatter plot. Okay, so I've plotted all the data. Hopefully you have something that looks similar to this. It's hard to get it exact, especially when the numbers are so big. But you should get something that looks roughly like this. The advantage of a scatter plot is once you have everything laid out, you can kind of look at this and determine if there's a relationship between the variables. And what I mean by that is if I took a line and I were to draw a line through the data, the best line that I could draw would probably look something roughly like that. And if you look at this, you notice that this line has a positive slope. It's increasing. And so that allows us to make some statements about the relationship between the elevation of a city above sea level and the number of clear days that they have. It appears that there is a what we call a positive correlation, and we're going to talk about that more in just a second. So we're going to get a lot more into what the data, what the scatter plot shows us, and then this particular line, which has a lot of names. It's known as a best fit line. It's known as a least squares line, line of best fit. You're going to hear a lot of different names for this particular line. And then in a couple of lessons, we're actually going to calculate the equation using technology, using our calculators, so that we can actually make some predictions, which is what this is all about. We want to make some predictions. So let's take a look here. Let's scroll down a little bit. Oh, that line's coming with us, I guess. Um, so what I want you to notice here is I want you to look at these three graphs, and basically what we can say is we can say that there's a positive, negative, or no correlation. So if you look at this first one, this is similar to the scatter plot we just did. If I were to draw a line, it definitely looks like the data is increasing. And so we would say here that there is a positive correlation, or basically as one variable increases, the other variable increases. Whereas with this one right here, we have the data is going down, so we would call that a negative correlation. And what that means is that as one variable increases, the other variable actually decreases. And then this one, I want you to notice that there's not really any sort of pattern. I mean, here's one that's on the low end of the x-axis, but the high end of the y-axis. And then over here, we have a data point that's pretty far up the x-axis, but pretty low on the y-axis, and vice versa. They're just all over the place. And so for something like this, we would say that there's no correlation or a weak correlation. We'll get into all of that vocabulary later on, but there doesn't seem to be any pattern between the variables. So what you really need to take away from this is how to create a scatter plot, which I think you guys know how to do. Then you need to be able to look at it and say that, yes, there's a relationship. As one increases, the other increases. As one increases, the other decreases. Or no, there doesn't appear to be any relationship between the variables at all. And that's really all you need to know. And we'll see you in class.